Okay, we're ready to go.
Ready to go.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the zoning board hearing for tonight. Tonight, we have remarkably only one applicant, so prior to going to the hearing, let's take a look at the minutes from the last meeting. I'm sure everybody had an opportunity to review these. If not, is there any questions? No questions, and I'll take a motion.
Make a motion.
Motion by Mary, have a second.
Second.
Second by Charlie. Okay, all those in favor?
Aye.
That's unanimous. Thank you. That'll go with the file. Just as a note of upcoming business, Town Council had forwarded over an email to me yesterday concerning the, actually, it was sent over from Mass Housing that an application has been filed for a 40B in the town of Milford. We have not seen anything relative to that. So anticipating that application coming in front of this board in probably a short period of time, Town Council has provided an update for our 40B regulations concerning the comprehensive permits with that. So each board member has a packet. Please take the time to get caught up on some of the latest and greatest rules and regulations that have changed, because this will be probably a good-sized hearing, and we want to make sure that all board members are up to snuff on the current and the new regulations that are coming through the state on this particular procedure. With that, any board members have any conflicts on this hearing? Hearing none. Okay, let's get going then. This is on the application of Valley Restaurant Group LLC of 45 Depot Street in Milford. Special permit relief is for an amendment to an earlier special permit in relation to a parcel of land on the westerly side of Depot Street, known and numbered as 45 Depot Street. Property is owned by James Crivello.
Thanks.
And the special permit relief is to, sought to permit the continued restaurant use of the premises as authorized under the special permit that was dated July 18th, 1990, to include restaurant service into an existing external deck. Since this application will be handled by the attorney for the applicant, I therefore...
I'll make a motion, we dispense with the reading if it's exactly as it appears in the
And
application.
Is it?
Yes, sir.
It is?
Okay.
Therefore, Attorney Pettinari, why don't you give us an idea of what the applicant's looking to do?
Thanks, Mr. Consigli. I am Ernie Pettinari. I'm a lawyer in Milford. My office is at 12 Main Street. I'm here tonight on behalf of Adam Hicks, who's also in the company of his father, Peter. And Adam has been the chef at 45 Depot Street, the Depot Street Tavern, for the last several years. Adam currently is leasing the property from the Crivello family. The Crivellos have owned this property for more than 80 years, and during all of that time have continuously run a restaurant facility there. So they've run that restaurant facility since before zoning was in the town of Milford. Well, it doesn't really take a lot of analysis to take a look at this plan and see that the building does not conform to existing setbacks. So in 1990, when they made some renovations to the building, they were informed that they would need to get a special permit. So in July of 1990, they applied for, and in August of 1990, they received a special permit that authorized the extension of the non-conforming use in the non-conforming structure, the conforming use in the non-conforming structure in the present configuration. Roughly several years later, they constructed a deck outside. I put a copy of the 1990 special permit as an exhibit to your memorandum tonight so you can see the nature of the relief that was asked for then and the manner in which the relief was granted. They put the deck on, and the deck has been basically used as waiting area and for the storage of certain things for a number of years. When Adam took over the management and the operation of the restaurant, he thought about the idea of getting tables out there to expand his service area. Preliminary to that, he reinforced the deck so that it would accommodate the weight loads that would be necessitated by that kind of use. There's a certification that's attached also as an exhibit to your memorandum that shows this plan, which shows the construction that went into this deck, and also the occupancy permit that was issued earlier this year by John Erickson, certifying its availability for a capacity of 20 people. That, together with this application, would entitle Adam to present another proposal to the Board of Selectmen, and we're going there Monday night, seeking to expand the service footprint of this restaurant to include the deck, because that's going to be governed by the common victular and alcoholic pouring license that they have, and again, have consistently had there for more than 50 years. It's been fully licensed for more than 50 years. The arguments that we advance are relatively simple. It's been a restaurant for so long, it's been operated successfully, it's been operated respectfully with the neighbors and all the people in the town of Milford. Because it is a special permit use, the parking provisions of the bylaw do not specifically apply, but I've also attached an exhibit to your memorandum as the third exhibit, which demonstrates the kind of cooperation that Adam has shown to the neighbors in the area, because Adam is presently renting parking spaces off-site across Depot Street for the comfort and convenience of his customers. So he's been able to control pedestrian safety, vehicular traffic. There's not a lot of problems with noise, because this is primarily a restaurant, it's not a bar. And consequently, we're here tonight basically to get your blessing so that he can, in fact, expand the operation of the restaurant to include the exterior deck from a zoning perspective, which would then entitle us to go Monday night and ask this Board of Selectmen to extend the license to include the deck as well. We're here to answer any questions, but that's basically a summary of what my presentation would be. And again, my prepared remarks that are in the memorandum amplify what I've said so far.
Okay, before I turn it over to the rest of the board and to the public, by the way, do we need to have that out there?
I don't know if they're all part of the same
Are
party.
you part of this hearing?
Yeah,
That's his
that's
father.
Peter Hicks Adams'
Oh,
father.
okay, that's
I
fine,
didn't-
okay, that's fine. There's a letter in the files, and it basically, it's, to paraphrase, the planning board did review this on June 7th and did recommend a favorable recommendation. In addition to that, the particular restaurant, as he outlined, has been in this community for generations, it appears, and it's, based on what I've seen, what I've driven by the site, people are dying to get in there. The food must be great. But with that, I'll turn it over to Charlie. I'll start on your end of the table, Charlie, with any questions?
Yeah, just the point is that on the 20 people for the deck area, that includes the seating, and then for them to stand and eat along the border of the
You have a counter.
counter, right?
Adam, you want to answer that? Because I don't know that frankly, any firm decision has been made about the placement of the table, but Adam might be better at that than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's 20 total.
Oh, 20
20
total.
total.
You got
Standing.
you got 2 tables, and
Yeah.
then you're able to put people along the standing
Yeah,
counter.
correct.
Okay, right.
That's all that is, yep.
That's the only question I have. Thank you.
Mark?
Just one question, which you're probably gonna get asked at the selectmen meeting. Do you plan at any given time to close it in?
At this point, there's no time to close it in fully.
That's it.
Umbrellas and that type thing, that's it.
Great. I just have a quick question, and, it's nice to see that you have property owners willing to cooperate with other property owners, specifically when it comes to a successful business actually having, the major success that he's had. I just have one question on the parking in the addendum. And it's confusing to me, I just want some clarity. It says the tenant agrees that no vehicles from employees, customers of Depot Street Tavern that prohibit the entering and exiting of Grandma's Attic Fields will be towed at tenant expense. Can you kind of clarify that paragraph?
That's not written correctly.
No, it's not.
It's not written correctly. It's written, I think, backwards. I think what he's.
I think what is, I'm assuming it's saying that the employees can park across the street as well.
This parking is for my employees.
You can't prevent,
I can't block in Grandma's Attic's trucks.
that's what it
Of
should
course.
say.
So they have their 2 trucks, they have 2 spots next to them for their employees. I control the rest of the parking lot.
Okay, all right,
And,
great.
he's saying that if you were to box in my trucks and I needed to get out, at 10 o'clock at night, I could tow you. And
Okay.
That's
All right,
completely.
it just, that didn't look like,
No,
it
that's-
didn't look like it was
I think the word
worded
on the
right.
first line might be inappropriate.
Yeah.
Right, okay, that's
You
fair.
heard that I didn't write it, right, Mr. Chairman?
That was not written.
I'm okay. Mary?
I'm okay too, I'm fine with it.
Yep.
Brian?
I'm fine. I'm glad the business is thriving and hope it helps to continue revitalizing that part of town.
Thank you.
This may be a record. With that, you have the last word before we...
I think Mr. Fox said it better than I can. I think that this is, it's really kind of heartwarming to know that that business continues to be run by somebody who's gonna continue to run it in the tradition that the Crivellos established there, and after 80-plus years, it's in real good hands, and we hope you agree.
Thank you, and the hearing is closed. Do I get a motion? With the pleasure. Motion by Mark, have a second? Second by Brian. All those in favor?
Aye.
Approved as submitted.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations,
Thank you very
good
much.
luck. Have a great night.
Good night.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, I make a motion to adjourn?
Sounds good
Wow,
to me.
really? This is a record.
It is.
All right, I guess we have a motion to adjourn. Do I have a second? Brian?
Second.
Second. All those in favor?
Aye.
Thanks for joining us for this short
Have a
meeting
great
tonight.
evening.
Have a great evening. Good night.